of the Circuit Court of Cook County under the auspices of the Honorable Dorothy Brown, who is the clerk of the Circuit Court of Cook County. We are the official records keepers for all judicial matters brought into the County of Cook. On our table, and one of the things that Clerk Brown is responsible for and is done under her watch, we've tried to automate the office and bring services that are relevant to the needs of the citizens of Cook County. Many of you who have received traffic violations, moving violations, not parking tickets, moving violations. But I know that don't mean none of y'all, because I know don't nobody in Evanston do no speeding. But if you know somebody who does, we have an online traffic ticket payment system now. Whereas that if you receive a citation or get pulled over for a stop, and you find out that when you get home that day that you're supposed to be in court, you're also supposed to be in Jamaica, or you might want to go to the French Riviera or wherever you want to go, you can now go online and you can change that court date, which will also synchronize with the local municipality's police department's court key. Or you can fill out or pay for traffic safety school, or you can just go ahead and pay for the violation and we'll put your driver's license in the mail and send it back to you. The other thing that we've got, we have temporary online orders of protection. Many people who are victims of domestic violence find themselves in a situation where they become prisoners in their own home and they don't want to come out and go down to the DV court. So we have an temporary online order of protection. Stop by the table and we'll give you some more information. But more importantly, today, we have information about the expungement process for juveniles and for adults. Also, June the 4th in Chicago at the Apostolic Church of God at 6320 South Dorchester, we are hosting our annual expungement summit. One of the things that happened, Clerk Brown started to notice that a lot of people were coming to us saying, we can't get jobs, we can't do this, we can't get that, we can't get these services, we can't become this, we can't become that, I can't do hair because I have a background, I have this, that, and the other. So what we started to do was kind of market the expungement process, but this is the one time of the year where all of the services that are involved in the process, because there will be not only our office, but the Honorable Anita Alvarez from the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, the Honorable Abishi Cunningham Jr., who is the Cook County Public Defender. Also, we will have the Illinois Prison Review Board there, because some of the charges may not be up for time, but based upon what you've been doing in society, may be able to count so that you can either expunge or either seal those infractions on your record. Lastly, one of the things that the Illinois Prison Review Board does is guide people and tell them how to go about doing executive clemency. After you don't qualify for an expungement, after you don't qualify for sealing based upon the severity of your particular situation, you do qualify, and each and every person has the right to apply for executive clemency and go before the governor. And it's basically filling out, it's almost like a mini thesis. But let me tell you something. And after I say this, I'm going to move out your way. Many of us put on the application what we did, what we were going through at that particular time, and we talk about where we are now as it relates to having a wife, having a husband, having 2 kids, having a car, having a picket fence and a station wagon. I think that's wonderful. And many of us who have witnessed individuals turn their lives around, make a 360-degree angle, we think that that's miraculous. But in the eyesight of government and in the eyesight of some of the boards, all that stuff is about you, baby. Because it takes no ingenuity to get married. It takes no ingenuity to have a child. It takes no ingenuity to go buy a car. Might take a little ingenuity now based upon the market to buy a house. However, your clemency application should have some teeth in it. It should talk about, you should also have a letter from your local councilman. You should have a letter from the police chief. You should have a letter from the mayor talking about the things that you are doing in the community to help other people not make the same mistakes that you made. Am I talking to somebody in here? So don't just think because you have made some concessions to better your life, you got to do some stuff to help somebody else.